Hi everybody, it is my pleasure as the chair of the International Conference Committee of IATIS to announce to all our active members and all Hong Kong conference delegates that they are granted special access to the TraduXio-IATIS space. So you may be wondering what is that for, and this is what I'm going to show you by accessing this website. So here we are. This is the TraduXio-IATIS space, which is configured as a database or a corpus. You will find all the abstracts accepted by the Scientific Committee of the Hong Kong Conference, organized and searchable by criteria from left to right. And on top of being able to access these abstracts in an interactive way through the use of keywords, you will also be able to access the translation interface and, of course, to the translations into Chinese. So let's say, for example, I'm interested in fan subbing. I find this abstract. I access it by clicking on the title. And this is the translation interface in which our team of volunteer translators has been working over the last few months. You'll find on the left-hand side all the data in English, organized by title, author, keywords, abstract, and the corresponding translation into Chinese, which you can see here if I scroll down. There are three tools worth mentioning in this translation interface of TraduXio, which is a web-based, open-source, multilingual, and collaborative translation space, customized here for the specific needs of the Hong Kong conference. The concordancer, the glossary, and the chat. So let's start by imagining that I'm a translator and I want to see how the word visibility has been translated across abstracts. In that case, I double click on the word and I can go to the concordancer, which shows me all the occurrences of visibility in English in the left column. Next to it, its translation in Chinese and the corresponding abstract where to find this occurrence and translation. But let's go back to the abstract we were consulting. Let's imagine now that I realize that fan subbing, for example, has been translated in inconsistent ways across abstracts because we are different translators and we may find different acceptable translations, but I want to give it consistency as a reviser. So I will double click and go to the glossary, select the target language and type here the translation of fan subbing, which I believe should be used in this particular project. The third tool is the chat, which I can access here in order to discuss with this translator any issue related to the translation, and I can close when the message is sent. I can close by clicking on the chat symbol again. So let's go back now to the database. So we wanted you to know where we stand. You can use the translation status criteria to see, for example, that we have 5 translations to do still. Full abstracts are under progress, and almost 300 abstracts have been translated already by our team. Quite a huge task, actually. We are looking for revisers at the moment. As you can see, there is no revising in progress. You can see that some abstracts are already validated, which means that they are ready for publication. The idea is that we publish a booklet of bilingual abstracts at the conference, either online or on paper. And we don't know if this will be a polished end product. That will depend on the help we receive from you as IATIS members and from all members or delegates who do have Chinese and English in their language combination and who are ready to help us with the revision process. As you know, this is particularly important in the framework of IATIS multilingual policy and its agenda of decentering translation studies beyond the Anglo-American world. Of course, this is a very small step in that direction, but this is where we are heading. And we hope you will be with us and you will join forces. We would love to hear from you. To do that, please use our IATIS forum, which has recently been launched. By scrolling down on the forum, you will find a specific section dedicated to Traduxio project. There is a section for English-Chinese translation issues in case you have things to comment which are not specific to one abstract, but cut across abstracts if you want to discuss with the team of translators. There is also a section for feedback on the Traduxio-IATIS space. Please, all the members who cannot help with the translation because they do not have the Chinese skills, please have a look at our translation space. Go back to us, give us feedback. We will be very pleased to share ideas with you. And if you have any problem to access the Traduxio-IATIS space, do not hesitate to use the forum. But before, we imagine you want to access by yourself the Traduxio-IATIS space. In that case, simply go to our website. You'll be able to find an introduction, our policy, and click on Start. So you'll need to log in on the right-hand side and register. Just follow the steps. Insert your first name and surname. It will generate automatically a username, so do not use accents or special characters. Insert your email address. This has to be the email address you registered into your IATIS account or in the Hong Kong conference. Insert a password, and click on register. Of course, it tells me that there is already a Julie Boéri in the system, so I will put this variation just to show you how to register. This has worked, as you can see, but it's not confirmed. To confirm, you simply need to go to your email address. You receive an email from Traduxio, which confirms your username and provide you a link on which you click so that you can now confirm your email address and get access to the full database of abstracts and to the translation space. Here we go. So what's next? If you want to volunteer as a reviser, if you want to access the IATIS forum, access the Traduxio-IATIS space, if you have any technical issue or you want any update or further info on this project, simply go to our focal point, which is our website on the IATIS website. You simply go to the main IATIS portal and you will find here under Hong Kong 2018 conference a special entry to our site, and this is where you'll find all the information, the contact email address, the link to the forum, and of course the link to access the Traduxio-IATIS space. Before closing, I would like to thank the coordination and the IT team in IATIS, in Zanquin Association, and in Hong Kong Baptist University, a team that has been working across the world, as you can see on the map. I would like to thank our translators who have been incredible, who have done an important amount of work. We hope you will join forces. I also want to thank our generous partners, IATIS, of course, the French Ministry of Culture and Communication, UNESCO, and the University of Technology of Troyes in France. Thank you very much. See you very soon in Hong Kong or anywhere else in the world, or perhaps online. Thank you and bye-bye.